Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Flight radio check, Marshall.
Charlie, red flight.
Right, research a look at the sequence of these. One is green jet. 2-3, go ahead and let me know when you guys are ready. Great. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to set our coordinates, waypoints manually, it looks like. If you guys go ahead and we'll set Al-Dhafra Air Base as our rejoin for waypoint 1, and then we'll also use that as our fence-in point going into attack, and set your waypoint 2 as the Al-Ind airport.
2's checking in.
Roger 2, did you hear what I said earlier?
Negative.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get set up for a rejoin / fence-in for waypoint 1 is the Al-Dhafra Air Base, and then our strike package target will be for the Al-Ind airport. So use 2 waypoints to make it easy.
Copy that.
Just let me know when you got this put in. I'm working on that myself.
What's the second waypoint again?
The Al-Ind airport, our target. you got those in, just give me a green jet, and then I'll call in for taxi out, and then we'll, I assume, do case 1 departure, 7 DME out, and then push the 1.
Okay, confirming that you want me to have 2 harm, help, and AFO.
Hey, firm.
Green jet.
Yeah, 1 green.
3's green jet.
Roger on, all green. Union Marshal double flight, ready for taxi catapult.
Double flight, you are cleared to taxi catapults 1, 2, and 3.
Clear to taxi, double flight. Alright, we're clear to taxi. I'll go ahead and go out first. We'll go in sequence, then obviously just follow the plane director.
Devil, Union Marshal, let me know when you're ready to launch.
Double flight. Looks like I'm waiting for permission here, or you guys hit the same?
I haven't hit it yet. Try hitting it again.
Yeah, I did it 3 times. It says awaiting permission.
Let me try.
I got permission.
Yeah, alright, go ahead and just roll out there. Supposed to call back into Marshall before we launch those.
Yeah, I'll probably bring my knee, that's what it was.
Second.
I'm getting awaited. Requested.
Why is this being dumb?
I think he's out to lunch.
I'm still waiting permission. I don't know what they're waiting on. They letting you go?
Nope.
Union Marshal, he advised the deck crew is not cooperating for us. We're 2 of us are still waiting permission to taxi.
Oh, I see somebody walking across. He was at lunch. See him out there walking. Never mind, he stopped.
Okay, I guess Ram Flight decided they were going to go ahead and roll out there and didn't tell anybody.
Guess we're not calling our mother guy.
Yeah, Union Marshal, looks like Ram is going out first. We already got 1 in the catapult. is going on?
Want me to just hold?
Just call in. Are you on the tower frequency?
Yep.
Yeah, just go ahead and let them know you're ready to launch. There's no point in you just sitting there.
Tower Devil 2, ready to take off.
I don't think that guy's following proper procedures.
Devil 2, you're cleared to launch.
Devil 2 launch.
See what that is. Oh, it's back.
Devil 1-2, Union Marshal, Case 1 departure, 7 miles. Orbit the carrier till the rest of your flight is up and join them.
Devil 1-2 out 7 miles. Circle carrier for the rest of my flight is up.
Readback was on mids.
Devil 1-2 out 7 miles. Circle carrier for the rest of my flight is up. For Devil 1-2.
You're in the Marshal, Devil 1-2, read that correct.
This was frustrating. I thought the seed was supposed to go first anyway.
You Marshal, ramp flight, comms check.
Ground flight, Union Marshal, 5x5.
You Marshal, ramp flight. Ramp 1 is locking up, but those of us in the back by the junkyard, we keep saluting, but we're not giving clearance to taxi.
Copy, reslot.
Ramp flight.
I really do not want to reslot after all that.
Ram 1, Union Marshal.
Oh, I got clearance to move. Three, looks like he's sending me to Cat 4. Three, two, are you getting let out yet?
He's already airborne.
Yeah, my fault. Three, this is one. Are you getting permission to go out?
slotted.
Yeah, looks like you did.
I'm circling at 15.5.
Union Marshal, 011, roof launch.
Double 11, Marshal, clear the launch. Case 1 departure. Altimeter 2992. Proceed as per.
Alright, Dash 1, I'm back up. Looks like me breaking out.
Marshal, ram to
Me resetting it.
Construct.
Ram 2, Union Marshal, 5x5.
Union Marshal, ram 2, just a few seconds away, requesting push to catapult.
Union Marshal, ram 11, 70 me, clearing airspace at this time.
Ram 11, Union Marshal, push show time 289, proceed as per.
Grant, go ahead and do what you can and meet us at the rejoin point.
Union Marshal, ram 11, coming on orbit code at
Hey, for
5,000, waiting on ram 12 launch.
Yeah, no worries, thanks.
Ram 11, Union Marshal, copy, orbit code, 5,000 feet, waiting for Ram 12.
Union Marshal, ram 12, ready to taxi.
Ram 12, Union Marshal, expedite departure, push catapult 1. You are cleared for immediate departure. Case 1, departure, altimeter 2992, winds are moderate, 5 knots, heading 234.
Ram plate.
Union Marshal, 011, leaving airspeed 70 ME.
Double 14, Union Marshal.
To go ahead and push to the rejoin point, form up there.
Okay, copy. I was gonna see if you wanted to hit the tanker.
If you think you need to, you can. How much gas do you got with your state?
Sitting at 10.5.
I don't think you'll need to. It's only 130 miles to the target. Let's shoot for Angels 2-5, push to rejoin.
Union Marshal, double 13, taxi to Catapult. Dash 3's regen.
Double 13, Union Marshal, you are cleared to taxi to Catapult. You're also cleared for immediate departure. Case 1 departure, altimeter 2992, winds are moderate, 5 knots, heading 234.
Alright, my waypoint 1 is now not taking me to where I want it to go. That's awesome.
Marshal, ram 12, ready to launch.
Rambo 2 Union Marshal, clear to launch, case 1 departure, altimeter 2992. Upon leaving the boat, immediately link up
Alright, I think I
and
fixed it.
rejoin with Ram 11.
Apologies, Union Marshal, 013 is taxiing catch. Dash 1, I just realized I didn't fucking remember when I started. Let's go.
Roger that.
Marshal Ram 12, crossing 70.
Dash 1 is establish Angels 2-5, pushing to rejoin. Once we're there, we'll hold Mach 0.7, left-hand orbit.
2-5, hold that point. 2-7.
1, I have you at my 1 o'clock, about 2 o'clock actually, 3 miles.
Yep, I got it on.
Right, so the hope is here we're going to push forward. We'll dump our talds at about 30 miles and kind of string them out as much as we can with kind of a snake movement out. And then what we'll do is we'll break left or right or whatever we happen to do there, extend out, come back in, and then engage with harms. But we're also going to climb to 30,000 feet after we push the ingress. And while we're dropping the talds, recommend you go music on, and then we'll dump that back down to record and launch our harms. Dash 3, how's it looking?
Well, I taxied to the catapult, and I realized I needed to rearm. It wouldn't let me do it, so I just fucking reslowed. And I'm about to take...
Just occurred to me, he didn't tell me to switch over to Showtime, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
I think after 17 you
Yeah, no, I didn't think about it because usually he says it, so it's all good. Showtime, Devil Flight checking in, pushing to target timeout.
Double Flight, Devil 1-1, Alpha check, bullseye, 289er, 191, Angels 25.
Showtime at Double Flight, have same.
Double Flight, continuous frac.
Double Flight.
Phantom Flight to AWACS. Go for Showtime. Phantom Flight, relay.
Dash recut.
Flight, I'm going to start a low pass, dropping bus munitions over target area. Hey, fair. Toss 1-3, Showtime. Go for test. Be advised, Phantom Flight is going to be doing a low cluster pass over your area.
It doesn't do copies all. You can let Phantom Flight know I'm also on 227 if he wants to talk.
Yeah, roger.
Hey, fair. Python, Showtime. Go for Showtime. Target area. Say again?
Almanad has no air defenses, just a low pass and nothing.
Python 1-1, can you hop up the channel? Roger that.
And Showtime, Tuscan 2, I'm seeing the same at this target is just structures. There's no vehicles, no enemies.
2, once we reach out that, we'll go ahead and fence it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and again.
Roger. Did we just get moved?
On mute.
Alright, hang on.
The targets that are available, which are limited, but or we can restart the mission. I can go into the mission editor, resave it, and then without removing all the mods, which they're not anyway, put it in, because I think what this program is doing, and I don't know if it's broken, but it's evidently removing all the scripts. So the CTLD script, the script for the JTAC and the Predator drone, and everything else is fucking gone, and I'm kind of really annoyed. So whatever you guys want to do.
Yesterday, guys.
Yeah, we checked everything, so I'm really annoyed. But one thing, the reason how I figured this out is I remembered yesterday I pushed the mission to the server and didn't desanitize it, and everything was fine and everything showed up. So I know it's like 8:50. If you guys want to give me 5 minutes and you still want to fly, I will reset the mission and we can see what's the deal with that, because it's kind of not a waste, but it's not the one that we planned. So I'm a little annoyed. So it's up.
I got all night.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
Hey, May.
Yeah, same.
Cheers.
yeah.
You want me to just spawn a bunch of stuff in?
Death.
I mean, we can, but I mean, it's kind of like not the mission that we would do. You want to jump out and spawn some stuff in, Casago?
Take a look at the second objective.
Let me see. Hold on. So there's no SAMs at the airfield. Let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at, because I'm in the Game Master slot. So let me share my screen and. Oh,
I'll pay attention because I'm still in
There's
there.
an SA-9 there.
now there is.
Once again, you want me to spawn a bunch of stuff in?
Spawn some stuff. Spawn 3 SA-15s. Spawn a bunch of stuff at the right at this location. Can you see my screen, Casago?
Looking.
So you can continue, just spawn stuff in, right?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Because whatever happened is I need to go to the guy who created the mission, remove mission requirements. I think the mission requirement program is bugged.
You're talking to one of them.
Oh, okay. So that I think that's the problem, bro. I mean, we ran it without doing that yesterday. It was fine, and I don't know what happened, but
You handle work.
this is comes off from Lika.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I know it worked fine. I checked it.
Lee, what's
working
final
on
hours?
3 fucking days. Fucking pissed
say
me
again,
off
3.
right now. Dude, I'm so frustrated.
final
about this. The Predator drone's not working. This is not working.
Cycles goes to spawn shit and people are gonna follow this guy because they're just freaking auto hold.
So let's spawn targets here by Goose. Let's spawn targets here at the airfield.
At 3 SA-15.
With Casago out, we're gonna limit our options again.
Let's spawn some targets for Vale.
What, at Casago?
Tusk and Uzi.
Yeah, he hopped out of
Ellers and Vale over there by this location right here. And let's spawn an SA-6 at and a bunch of, you know what? Fuck Rinaldi up, man. Fuck him. Put a whole bunch of shit down at Almanad, and that's pretty much it.
I'm currently just orbiting Almanad, fucker.
Oh yeah, but I get out of the fucking Dodge, man.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks.
May, for our ground strike on these fixed target assets, is our shit borked or no?
I don't know, bro, because I can't see it. So what I'm thinking is that you guys, look, I'm not even seeing the early warning radars here anymore. So we'll spawn some stuff in. There'll be plenty of shit for you guys to do. I'll just have Casago keep spawning stuff in. Clear?
Yep.
As much.
Clear.
Yeah, I apologize, guys. I did not realize this until things started disappearing and things were not, and I was getting feedback that there was nothing on the ground.
All right, can we go back to our rooms?
All right, get the fuck out of my channel. Bye.
Yep.
So we can curse you out?
Yep, you guys can go out.
All right, Grant. I'm just gonna keep circling here till you get there. I'm not gonna do the solo.
Copy that. I just hit flight level 25 and I'm showing 104 miles out.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute again.
Showtime, Alpha check. Directly in the sun.
Yeah, it is. My current state is 8.5. We don't have that far to go to the target. I'm not going to be able to loiter out there very much.
Copy all. I'm now 98 miles.
Are you pushing direct the 2 or what?
Yeah, direct.
Roger on direct. Let me know when your feet dry, and then I'll push. I'm already picking up the SA-15. We're definitely going to end up having to RTB though and rearm.
Yeah, we can divert to dot or the other sort of.
Hopefully, if they let us. I don't know if he's gonna have to do it
without the hard.
I mean, it's the smart position, I guess. Looks like there's 2 SA-15s. No, strike that. 3 SA-15s out here. And an SA-9. So, I don't know. I think it's a little bit more than was originally said during the briefing for that. But.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it dash 3.
Roger that, fence in, push to target. Confirm you have 3 harms and the 3 talls, right?
A for
Roger that. Alright, on your way into the target, well, actually, I don't know if you heard me earlier. What we're going to do is we're going to push the target at 30 miles. We'll string out the talls, come back, extend out, climb to 30, and engage with harms after that. You good with that?
Might be more effective if the first guy is like 10 to 15 miles ahead, releases the talls, and the second guy does the harms. It's up to you.
Well, the reason I was saying doing it the first way is we've each only got 3 talls. Or we could just string out the, climb to 30, string out the talls, and then just do a quick circle back out to extend maybe a couple of miles, let the talls start moving in, and then fire the harms.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, climbing to 30.
Alright, I'm 13 miles to your left.
Looking for you. There's a lot of crap out there.
I'm about to co-op.
Yeah, I saw you on the SA. I just don't have a visual on you yet. Now, if we go music on, the Talds are still going to fire, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, yes, I know everything else practically wants, so just double check.
Alright, I'm showing 33 miles to...
Yep, 42. Oh.
Well, fucking shit. So my first two rearms, I did fucking put cows on, but this last one I didn't. I got 4 fucking harms.
Alright, go ahead and circle back. You're out in front of me. I'll get mine out.
Ram 1-1.
Then
primary task.
start
checking
engaging.
in for secondary tasking. 3 by AGM 88s, 4 by 1,000 pound JDAMs. Current play time 50 minutes.
We probably got to call it.
Say again?
Probably got to call it a Warlock Predator Street. Actually, 291 minutes.
Well, we're the only ones on the seed channel, though. Warlock double flight. Well, we're 30 miles. I'm not waiting. Thalls are going out.
Warlock double flight, we are beginning our strike, our seed mission.
Screw it.
I guess they don't want to listen.
Yeah, well, nobody's answering on 305 either, so first Talds out. Second's out. And looks like the SA-15 turns radar off.
Yeah, I'm just showing nothing on my screen.
Now, all the Talds are out. I'm coming back around left. I got about 10 miles off of that. So.
Go for Warlock.
Warlock, Ram 1-1, primary tasking complete. available for additional taskings. Ram flight is loaded out with 4x.
Looks like the altitude for SA-50 is still 38, so I'm going to go ahead and
3x arms.
Ram 1, Warlock, turn left heading 305, 24 miles to Al-Adid Airfield. Multiple targets on the ground, tanks, SA-15s engage.
Ram 1-1, we'll go.
Warlock 111.
Double 1, go for Warlock.
Be advised, we are beginning our seat.
Double 1, copy, proceed to frag.
Well, Hope Mackie.
Magnum, going right.
Roger that. I've got all three of them up now. I'm pushing back in.
One each mag. Strike.
I was at flight level 20.
Roger. Did you get one of them already?
I'm not sure. I fired one.
011 Magnum SA-15.
Did I miss the call?
011 Magnum SA-15.
Alright, gas freeze, re-engage.
011 Magnum SA-15. Alright, I am Alaska, I believe is the proper term for that. Circling back out. Correction, Arizona.
Copy that, I'm 16 miles out and lock him up.
It looks like Talbs are still pushing through, coming up on the airfield now. Well, one of the harms hit.
Yeah, I'm still showing one still up, so I'm gonna engage it.
Roger. I think my last harm is going in now.
Warlock M13's
Flowing right.
Now my last harm was naked and got killed. Are you out of harms?
Negative, I got two.
Roger. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back towards the boat, because I'm Arizona. I can't really do much else.
Roger that. I'm giving the last two. I'm going back high.
I'm not picking up any radar emitters right now. I'm 14 miles out.
Yeah, roger that. I'm not seeing anything either. Pretty sure probably shut off because there was one left last I saw.
We got ram flight or raging, whatever doing there. They're flying over the base.
Yeah, they were given that as a secondary. They were already done with their other one. Still had stuff left.
I do have an SA-15 farther out.
Warlock 111.
Go for Warlock.
1-1 is Arizona, and RTB for rearm. Looks like still has two AGM-88s left, and is circling, waiting for the guy to turn his radar back on. Would you like me to return to the boat or somewhere closer?
Governor Warlock, contact A-18C on 308 divert to Al Dhafra.
308 divert. 1-1.
Hey, is it Raging Flight or Ram?
Ram.
If
Alpha approach number 1-1 with you for divert to Al Dhafra at Angels 3-3.
A for Devil, turn left heading 193 for 13, hold 2000 over 13 left.
Say again that heading, please.
Heading 181 for 13.
181 for 13.
Phantom Flight Alpha check bullseye 207183 Angels 11.
Warlock, Devil 1.
I believe Warlock's only on 305, brother. And just FYI, I was diverted back to Altafa.
Did you catch what you said?
No, I'm not on 305 right now. I'm in 308.
Double 11, drop altitude, turn heading 021 for 4.
021 for 4, and I'm working on the outside.
Altafa Control, Deb 13 is inbound 50 miles to the east. Looking for landing.
Double 13, heading 254 for 39. Hold a 2000 left-hand pattern over runway 13 left.
2000 pattern over 13 left.
Altitude. Altitude.
Altafa Control, Deb 13 descending flight level 1722.
Double 11 cleared for a left-hand overhead brake for 13 left.
Left-hand overhead brake, 13 left. That was kind of nuts. .405 in brake. 425 entering base leg for 13 left. Turning final runway 13 left. There's a wicked crosswind on here.
Copy.
All down for approach. Ram flight with you at flight level 13, 60 miles. With you. Requesting vectors for final approach. Ram flight, Aldafa traffic, cleared to altitude of 2,000. Hold left-hand pattern over 13 left. Ram flight cleared for 2,000, left-hand pattern on 13 left.
I think I bent my bird. Did not like my aero brake.
Go forward, offer.
Port 05 is clear active.
Aldafa traffic, Dev 13's established 2,000 feet. Want us to deconflict with
Double 13 cleared for a left hand overhead brake for 13 left.
Double 13 overhead brake left. 13.
Tower, Dust 12. Aldafa. Dust 12 is 14 miles to the east. requesting landing. Full stop. Tusk 1-2, hold 2,000 over active. Correction, hold 4,000 over 1-3 left. 4,000 over 1-3 left. Tusk 1-2.
Devil 1-3 is in the break.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
Really?
Pontiac 1-3, cleared down to 2,000. Tusk 1-2, cleared down to 3,000. Down 3, Tusk 1-2.
1-3's downwind. Runway 16 left. Correction, 1-3.
Fireflight at 2,000.
Is there a reason why it wouldn't repair me? Do you know?
Devil 1-3's base. Runway 1-3 left.
Pontiac flight cleared for a left-hand overhead brake for 1-3 left. Pontiac flight cleared for 1-3 left overhead brake. Turning base.
Devil 1-3's final. Runway 1-3 left.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now on.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
Called up for approach. Ram flight. Passing flight level 6 for 2. 22 miles due east.
You have to be shut off to repair. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Ram flight cleared down to 3,000 for a left-hand pattern over 1-3 left. Ram flight cleared for 3,000.
Devil 1-3's clear.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
1-2 cleared down to 2,000. Down to 2,000.
Off on ground. Devil 1-3 is requesting taxi departure.
Cleared taxi to apron 1 center. Request repair.
Unable to comply.
Come on.
Gaffa ground.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
Come on.
Yeah, screw it. Just fucking fuck me.
I guess the thing's borked because it does not want to repair me.
So you did a full shutdown?
Yeah, I did. Just going through. I mean, everything's off.
So, question is, why do you have to refuel? Or repair?
Yeah, because I was aero braking and it didn't like it, and I ended up skidding.
Request repair. Copy.
Wow, now it wants to do it. Okay, I think I done goofed up. I landed on the wrong runway. Call the tower. Need a number for possible pilot deviation.
What runway were you supposed to?
1-3 left. I thought I was, and apparently I came in on 3-1 left instead of 1-3 left.
Ooh, yep. I got a phone call for you.
Yeah, oops. The odd thing was he cleared me for a left overhand brake, but I was on the opposite end of the runway, and I think that was part of my confusion there.
Hey, what are you doing?
Landing gear malfunction.
Now it done popped me up, and I don't know what's going on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Flights, looks like we have F-15 parts left center of runway 1.
All aircraft. Roger. Hold at Delta 2 to Alpha to Golf on apron 1 west. in air, be advised, switching runways because of debris to 13 right.
Delta 1 taxi and Delta 2 Alpha to the apron. Did notice the debris on the center line. Apron.
Ram flight cleared down to right-hand overhead brake for 13 right. Ram flight.
Lead, I got green jet.
Yeah, I gotta find out what we're doing first.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Python flight cleared down to 2000 for runway 13 right.
But Ram 11, holding as Ram 12, upwind runway 13 right.
Ground flight clear for right-hand overhead brake.
Set.
Warlock double flight. Warlock double flight.
Warlock, double flight.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, I tried to. I just probably heard I gave Rudy a little bump.
See what?
I told Rudy to wake up and get on Warlock. Try it again.
Flight active runway is going to be 13 right, hold 2000 right-hand pattern. Python flight cleared for a right-hand overhead brave for 1-3 right.
Dolphin Tower, Ram 11, holding hands for Ram 12, touchdown, runway 13 right for taxi directions.
Ram flight, exit active on Delta 3, taxi to Apron 5, and meet up with Devil 11.
Ram 11.
And Delta Tower, Devil 11.
Go for tower.
Apologies for the mix-up there. Screw that up.
A-firm, Melissa.
Warlock, Devil 11.
Refueling complete.
I'm guessing that's it then. He's not answering.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
He probably fell asleep.
Rearming complete.
Negative. Flatline is not asleep. Had an issue with my radio.
Hey, Pops is awake.
Let's flatline view.
Python 1.
Alright, sounds like he's back. If you recall.
Yeah. Warlock, Devil 11.
Go for Warlock.
Do you have any additional tasks for us? Or?
Python 2 entering base. You guys can continue to fly, but I think we should hold a good AAR. So all units, you can continue to fly, but jump up to the briefing room for an AAR.
Yeah, sounds like that's it.
Roger.